Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is TFG, and we are back on Mars in my brutal playthrough. In this session, I'm just going to be giving you a quick update on where we are with the build of my mega project. This video is probably going to be made up of several sections, and this is the first of those sections, just to show you what I've been doing in the background. Let me get some food and water first. Alright, here we go. I've fed myself, watered myself, filled my oxygen tank, emptied my waste tank. Just change my batteries quickly. That one and that one's okay, I'll change it anyway. That one, yeah, it's okay, 91, that'll do. And let's go and look what I've been working on. So, as you know, my power station is up there. It's quite a way away. How's my jetpack doing? 6,000, that's okay. I don't know if I mentioned, I've also put in a chute from my furnace into my base, just so when I'm smelting things that just appear in my base, pop into my base, save me having to pick them up all the time. See, we've got a bit of pressure on there, power there. So, as I said previously, I'm putting a second floor in. So this is going to be a service floor with all the services running through it. I currently have a area power controller here. There's no battery in it. I don't know we're having a battery in it, and it's just currently feeding these lights. And this will be my main thoroughfare, my main tunnel going through. Nice padded walls in here, and every other one has a light on the opposite side. As you can see, I just continued on a bit here. You can see the cable there, so the cable just run all the way down the side, and then when the lights on the other side, just run it up over the top to get to the other light. But yeah, the intention is to continue this all the way down. As you can see, there's a wall missing here. I'm still in the process of building it. It's an awful lot of work. And yeah, I've just dropped down back to service tunnel here. And just jet along for a moment. I'm also going to move my manufacturing down here, so I don't have to keep going so far back to get things. So at the minute, I've literally got to go all the way along this tunnel to my starter base to pick anything up. See, the further down I go, the less bits you get. And then we get to here, and we start with the tunnel again. And this is all now sort of filled in. I've added rails up there. You can get up there by going into the lift and going up one level. I haven't built the tunnel down here yet, but I will be building it down here. And so now we've got a little mezzanine floor up here where we can actually see what's going on. Let's turn the light off. There'll be displays along the wall for various things, and we can see what's going on with the power storage. And at the moment, see, I've got a second large battery in there. That one's completely full. That one's completely full. That one's 4 bars. It's probably night outside. Let's have a look up. It's still quicker to jet up here, by the way. The lift takes forever. Well, the lift is there. It may just be there for aesthetics at this point. I've had to put the door on this side so that you can get out the lift, and then you'll walk around, and as before, into the solar panel room, or the first solar panel room. I don't know if I'm turning the jet off. I'm going to check back off. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you can actually have floors on here rather than frames. So I'm thinking of doing is taking all these frames out, replacing them all with floors, digging down, and maybe setting up some manufacturing under here, because it's a shame it's night actually, because across this landscape here is quite flat, and I was contemplating getting an Amy set up, so if we just, yeah, you can't really see it during the night. But there's lots of resources around here, and this is quite flat going over that way. I might just wait here until the sun comes up and show you what I mean. And here we go, the sun is just coming up. My god, that was a long wait. Yeah, as you can see, there's actually quite a bit of a flat space here, so quite a good place for a little Amy, if I'm honest. I did just put the flooring, some plastic down there to create the flooring. So yeah, I mean, look, it's a large, flattish area, ideal for putting Amy out. There's no major holes or anything like that. I mean, maybe something like that she might get stuck on a little bit. No, I doubt it actually. Yeah, perfect for Amy, and that would solve some of my immediate resource issues if I get Amy running. So I may decide to just leaving playable area. Oh dear. Okay, better get back then. I must be at the edge of the map. Ah, that's the edge of the map, is it? Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Anyway, I can still send Amy out of this bit. I didn't realise I was that close to this edge of the map. That's a bit of a shame. To which way I'm pointing here? West. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Never mind. But yeah, it will still give me a lot of material to get stuff for Amy. Let me just bring up my... Oh, you. Yeah, look. No, it's not the Z, that's the... Leaving the playable Eric's, that'd be that way there. It's actually the east. So what does it go up to before we hit leaving playable area? 1800.
Warning, leaving mission area.
About 1800. Okay, 1830.
Warning, leaving mission area.
1840. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Still, it's quite a large area. I mean, again, if I just turn that off, put it away. There's plenty of materials around here. We can go north and south still quite a way. So yeah, still a lot of stuff that Amy could collect. One piece of gold, wow. There's loads of gold and things here. Yeah, no, so I definitely think this is going to be an area for Amy to harvest from. Now, with those of you who saw my previous Mars playthrough will know the fun and games I had with Amy, and no doubt I'll have the similar sort of problem this time. So I can even go up there, so it's not particularly rough up here, is it? It's not particularly steep or anything. So how far up this way can I go? Before we hit a cliff. Yeah, see, it's all doable. It's all Amy accessible, this. Yeah, see all of that. Should get up here, all of that area. Definitely going to get Amy set up. Oh, got a graphical error. See through the landscape. To be fair, you don't see many of them. Yeah, let me know what you think anyway about Amy. I do think it's a good idea. I think Amy would be really good here. Look at that thing, that's our base down there. Jump back off and fall through the hole. I did close that door, didn't I? Yeah, that's all good. So yeah, guys, this, like I said, is the first of a few videos. For some reason, this won't open. Won't call the lift. I think I'm going to have to replace most of the lift sections again, because I did take some out halfway through. Let's turn that off and drop. I want to see things coming in detail at the bottom. Like now, hit the jetpack, and then just drop the last few meters. There we go. Oh yes, I'll tell you what I did want to do. I wanted to take you out. Have I got enough heavy cables on me? Have I got any heavy cables on me? 5. It's not going to be enough, is it? Well, it might be. Might be. So what I wanted to do, come in here. Where is the wall flat? That's you. Rotate. That's it. Put that there instead. And then I want 1, 2, 3. Might not be enough. 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that! I'm one short. 7. Although I can. Just did last time. Just steal a cable. You there? Fuse. I need the fuse. Nope, I don't want to paint you. Oh well, yeah. Doesn't matter if you're painted actually. Screwdriver to remove it, does it? Take you from there. It's not quite how I wanted it, I must admit. Yeah, we have to go down below and then jump up. One 550, 100 kilowatts. There we go. Then it is a normal wall. Some plastic on this side. Come in.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Well, that wasn't a very good idea. I just hit my suit, my helmet thing. Let's go for something different down here. What can we get? Do we want to go for a window? No, we don't want a window really, do we? How about that? Just something a little bit different from the rest of the walls, just for sake of it. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. So once I get all this corridor in, there'll be a door on here. I'll put a door on here. I might put a double door on here. I don't know yet. But we'll come in here. I'll put some lights up just to light the area a bit. Yeah, I'm going to need another 2 long cables, I think, just to do that bit there. It doesn't quite look right. Actually, I think I've extended this more than I needed to. I did. So that's battery 1, but yeah, I can actually take some cabling from here. But it does mean I've got to take this back off. So, right, that's better. I don't like it when it looks like it's curved going out the top. Didn't like that. You on there. And you on there. Right. That's better. I prefer that. I know that 100k fuse is not likely to blow, but just in case, because I don't know how much power I'm going to get out coming in from the solar panels. But yeah. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. Like I say, I'm slowly building it. That one's fully charged now. Yeah, I can't jump over there, can I? I've got to go in the lift. It's alright when you're going 1 or 2 floors. I might put some other things in up there, to be fair. Let's just double check I've got cable connection. Yeah, there's the other one. So I put enough cable connections in for another 2 batteries, but I didn't use them. And just to make sure this lift is working properly from down here, if I get an L. Yeah, I can call a lift down. And I've still got to dig some of this out. As you can see, I've been putting some panelling in all the way along, and it's just taking kilos of plastic, basically, of silicon to make the plastic. And we get to here, then we get the second level. This will be going all the way along. Like I say, I left this open so you could actually see how it's made. These are padded walls. These are just normal flat walls on the top. Padded walls either side, like I said. Power down one side and lights on alternate sides. And I've just realised a mistake there. So that's there. So it should be one. It should be here. Not... Oh no, 1, 2. 1, 2 there. Oh, it is every third one. 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. Okay, no, it is in the right place. Just me. I thought I'd done every other single one, so it's like here. It's not every third one. It's on the alternate side. And this will continue along. I'll get rid of this stairwell here. What I'll probably do is have a door on the side, coming to a door down here when an enclosed stairwell. I've already got one built, actually, funny enough, I think about it, which will allow me to get from the top to the bottom. Because I don't really want to be using ladders up and down the sides. I know we've done that before in one of our multiplayers, but I prefer just try and keep it a bit separate. I'm not sure about the floor. I quite like that green floor, just adds a bit of contrast to the walls, but I'm not sure yet. I might even change a wall colour. Or the ceiling colour, don't know. It's all up for grabs. But we're getting there. Like I say, I'm doing little bits at a time. And it's just very slow going. So this is the first of, well, like I said, it would probably be a multi-part video. Or a video made up of multiple parts. Next time I'll have more of that done, and you know, like I say, this time you saw I've got a whole lift in it, but I can't call the lift at the top. So I have to go over and take all those lifts out again and redo them in one go. Because it doesn't like when you build some of them and stop and take a couple out and put them back in again. So yeah guys, we'll see you in the next section. So fast forward another couple of hours of building and printing and one thing and another. And I'll just turn these printers off, save some power. Not that I'm really short on power by any stretch of the imagination. Come on, mouse. Oh, I can hit the switch. There we go. Finger trouble. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of printing and building and more printing, more building and more mining. And yeah, we're getting along quite well on our tunnel now, so let's just go and have a look. So we now have powered doors at either end. That's not this one. This one's just a door for the stairwell. I now have a stairwell here going down to the lower tunnel. As you can see, it's sealed that end. And I don't think this is quite sealed all the way along this one. Let me double check. Oh no, this one might be. This one might be. So there we go, here's the other end. This is the battery room from the bottom. I don't know if I want to seal that or whether I just want to... Yeah, I might have to put a door on there just to segregate the top and the bottom, because at the moment obviously it's open. So yeah, it's all the way along here. I don't have this door plumbed in. I do need to get some wiring for this door. For now, let's leave it open. Let's call a lift. And this door isn't yet wired in. I do have cabling running all the way along this wall. I just don't have enough cabling on me to wire that in yet. What you'll see is there's lots of spaces every now and then. If I point at one of these or something in my hand, you'll see that's arch light fitting top, and then I'll have 5 without a light fitting on each side. And then this one is light fitting top, and on this one you can see staggered with them ones is a light fitting top on that side. This is just to the last few bits I'm doing. I do have to finish wiring some of these lights in. Oh, damn me, I've done then. How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So yeah, I have to finish installing some lights and wiring them in. As we go along, you'll see what I mean. It's your light fitting top, and I need about 20 flat walls just to finish sealing in the ceiling. But yeah, we're getting there. You know, I'm getting there. It'll be done in the next hour or so. Sorry. I do have to go mine some more copper. I'm out of copper completely. How many have I got left to do? Light fitting top, good. 2, 3, 4. And this has been tedious. 5. And then that's light fitting top. And then, as you can see, once I get the walls in up there, I think I'm going to a little bit short in plastic to fill those in. I can now, I'm up to there, my lights. I've got lights, although that one isn't powered up yet, down to here. I can fit the rest of these lights, so one there, one there, one there, and then I'll work out how many more I need. Oh, come on. So yeah, so it'll be a well lit corridor, this one. It's on its own network. You can see the cable running behind the wall there. The only thing that is running is these lights and the doors. And they're all on their own little circuit. They're tapped off the main circuit, obviously. But yeah, they've got their own APU, IPC controller, power controller, what do you want to call it. Oh, shorten lights. How many lights do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. One in there, 5. So I don't need a light up there. Oh, okay, so I need 5 more lights. And what you'll see that it looks like once I get down here, it looks a bit like something out of Star Trek almost. With the shape of the walls, and you see the door at the end. Oh, see, there's a light missing here, so I need 6 lights. But yeah, it does take a long time to run down here. And then there's cladding on the floor here again, which I'll repeat all the way along. Something I did want to do, where do I want to do it? I want to seal all of this. So I'm going to take that window out. No, I don't need to take that window actually. I can. Will let me place behind it? No. I have to go outside to do it. What's low? My air tank. I better get some air first. Right, yeah. What I want to do is seal around my base. Now, can I get down here to do it? Yes. So I want to seal all of this. To do that, I need to, where are we? Here, this one here. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Now you know what, I think I wanted to put these either side that door, didn't I? Didn't I? Let me just try and get through here. If I can get out. Oh, you know what, that'll do. I was going to do here, but down here will do. It's going to be a position where I can weld them. make sure I don't weld myself into the wall. That is you. Now I've got to try and get down the other side and do the other side, which could be proved more challenging. I may have to take a wall out internally to do that. Right, so it is here. Right, so let me... Ooh, am I going to have enough frames? I've just done across there, I need to do across here, so let me take this wall out. There we go, gives me the space. That means I can get rid of you. You're one of those. Get rid of you. Right. So I need to weld there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should be that tunnel effectively sealed off once the doors are shut. I don't think I've got any other holes in there, so it means when the storm comes, once I'm in that tunnel, I should be safe. Oh, let me jetpack off. I did weld twice that one, didn't I? Yes. And you. So that is effectively a bulkhead between the two parts of my base now. As long as I shut this door. Oh yeah, that one's got power. I did power that one. Yeah, I did power that one. I come up here and I can put this wall back in. So and then everything is sealed. Yep, they're all sealed, they're all sealed, that's all sealed. I'm going to change his walls. I don't like his walls up here. They interfere too much with the stairs because it's narrow stairs. So, fortunately, can't put these walls down here because of the frame for the. This is a stairwell. Just put these walls back in. This plastic sheet back on. There we go. It's better for that. Oh, it's a bit better. You're powered again. It's sort of hidden in there. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. So I did bring the walls with me, didn't I? 22 wall kit. There we go. So the next time we come back into this session, it'll just be a continuation of this video again. This tunnel should be complete. As I say, I'm not far off now. I've got enough plastic, I think, to do this. To finish sealing all this. I do need some more cables, which means I need to go and find some copper, because I'm out of copper. Yeah, it's the last one there, isn't it? And I think I will put a door in here. And another one down the bottom. You can go up there, and I'll put plastic in there once I fill in the light. I need some plastic to wire this into this cabling. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there slowly. It has been a lot of effort. You see I'm now on day 81. That tells you how much in-game time, or 10 days in-game I've been working on this. Actually, it's not that, it's probably about 20 days in-game. It's 10 days since the last video I made. So yeah, it's been a lot of time, like say, mining and running and crafting and mining some more, and I think I've just got enough plastic to cover everything I need. I won't be far off if I don't. Just as well, I'm running out of silicon in the area. But I think I mentioned previously I'm going to, where the solar panels are, I'm going to dig out below them and set up a room up there so I can set up an Amy bot to go mine for me. So yeah, anyway, there we go. That's how far we've got so far with this corridor, this mega project. It's turned into the Channel Tunnel, this. It's, yeah, become a bit of a nightmare. Much bigger project than expected. Maybe they made it worse by making it double height now. So yeah, I'll run all the auxiliaries and everything underneath. And then this will just be the connection corridor with things off the side. So one of the first things I'm going to do is maybe about halfway along, I'm going to dig off to one side and build a new production area, so I don't have to keep running upstairs all the time when I want to build something. So I'm not expecting another storm for another 6-7 days. I just had one day 79, I think it was. So yeah. Right, I will leave it there for now. I'll be back again in a few moments with probably the end result of my tunnel. And here I go with the last couple of cables I need to finish production of the corridor. So I actually need to go downstairs because these cables are downstairs. Right at the far end, wouldn't you believe? Oh, I need to put a battery in there. I must get a battery for there. Temporarily you can have that battery. That should be charging fairly quickly. Let's just put a tool away and see if it's charging. Yeah, it's going to charge fairly quickly. And you know what? I don't really need that open anymore. It's ugly with them open. There we go. That looks a bit better. Right. I do want to get some grating or something down in here, but it's not urgent. I'm just going to do a quick whiz down here, make sure everything's sealed. And here we go, we're at the far end now. Ooh, I'm actually a little bit low on power. Getting low on power. I do have the ceiling lights working up there. Lighting this area, so I can should be able to turn my light off without too many problems. Maybe. It does provide a bit more light, I think. And it is this cable here, so I want to just replace that because I don't want it to be red. Purple, sorry. I want it to be red. And this is a power actually from that's feeding the lift. So this one's on a slightly different circuit, but that's alright, I don't mind that. And there we go, that is our last thing. So if I close that, call or lift. So everything on this side is open to the elements because the lift shaft's open to the elements. What am I doing? I want to go up one level. But obviously that door down there has this door here with a little light there. And I can now replace this final piece. Boom. And we now have a fully lit corridor. Battery room. I'll get some more things to go down in here. I might just put cladding down here to match this. I just like the contrast. And now we have a fully... I'll get rid of that because it annoys me. My hand. A fully lit corridor all the way down. And again, I'm just going to whiz down, make sure there's no missing plastic anywhere. I think I missed one down here. No, I didn't. No, that's fine. And here we come back to the other end. I did change this slightly. I got rid of these curved walls or padded walls. I just put flat walls in so I could actually get to this. I know there's a bit of a contrast between that and that, but it's better than it was. What different shapes is this other? It's one with a flared base. There is. So let's see if we can rotate that. Oh, look at that. Can we do the same for this corner? Oh, seamless. Seamless. Brilliant. So yeah, there we go. We've got a nice corridor now. If I ever suggest doing anything so stupid ever again in my life, please tell me not to. It has taken a lot of effort to build this. This is just a stairwell. I'm not too fussed that you can see things. So yeah. So next task, is that my main light on? No. Will be to move production facility underground, somewhere between here and up there. Maybe it's halfway along, 2/3 of the way along. Should give me enough room. I should be able to dig out far enough without breaching the surface. I will keep this base here. I will just create a new base, and then after that it is start digging out underneath the solar panel base, so I can set up the Amy and get her to start mining for me. It to start mining for me. But yeah, this has been a fairly quick one, just showing you progress on the tunnel, how it's gone, how long it's taken. As you can see, I've got loads of ores and things hanging around. Well, not loads, but enough. I do have quite a bit in my backpack as well. Let's just shut this down. Got a few bits in there. I don't really need the nitrogen. I have been dropping water ice into here, so we can get more water in there. Move away from that, it's just noisy. I'll take you, plug you in there, take you, plug you in there. I just leave that going with a big battery, and it lasts for ages with a big battery in it. But I do need to make another big battery because I used that one downstairs. So yeah, guys, hopefully, like I say, you've enjoyed this. It's not the most thrilling of episodes, but I have now finished building the mega project, which was a tunnel. I liken it to a channel tunnel. It has taken me a lot of effort to do, and now we can actually start progressing the game more. Start building these underground rooms, expand my battery room. I could put some automation in on the lights. I don't know whether I'd break into sections to do that. I'll just make it so when I go in the corridor, all the lights come on. That might just be the easier way, and then they go off when I'm not in that corridor. That might be an easy thing to do. The tunnel below doesn't have any lights. It doesn't need any lights, but it is sealed. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please do hit like, subscribe. If you put any comments below, I do try and read and respond to them all. You will find links to my Discord, Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon in the description below. For now, it's the Dragonfly Game watching you. Good night.